Hello and welcome back to Minecraft. Last time, we went mining and got all of the gold we need for the farm. Oh, good. I just saw that durability again for the first time in a little while. Okay, back I'm looking for fuel. Okay, I wasn't sure if I left everything in there because I want this quick restock on beef. Uh, I've not actually touched the world since last episode, so we only have the farm to continue working on. Because, yeah, it's a new session if you can't really tell. So, what do I already have? I have. Okay, what do I actually, what do I have? Oh, flip. I got the dispensers. I got the three main things, I know that much. I got the chest, I got the dispensers, and I got the things I need a lot of in the trident. Which I'm slightly concerned about breaking, but hopefully it won't. This isn't enough. I'm not loving that because I need. Okay, I keep feeling I'm seeing something in the corner of my eye, but I'm not. Oh, that's not great. I need 8 stacks of something. That won't burn in. I don't really want to mix and match. Meaning I'm probably gonna have to go mining for more cobble. Deep slate. I'm gonna get that done first. Yeah, I really wanted this gold farm for several reasons. One is getting really good gear because gold farms let us get EXP, which let us enchant some flip, and by enchanting some flip, we can get really good gear. Especially if my luck holds out. Wait, I might end up, depending on how things go, getting a second armor smith. I don't know why I bothered going down here more. Actually, I might as well. Because, yeah, we need 8 stacks of solid blocks that won't burn. And in order to make this farm properly. And, yeah, I kind of want to use cobble deep plate. I forget what I think last time I built this, which... Yeah, last time I built this farm, I used netherrack, but I don't have nearly as much netherrack this time around. As I did when I built this farm the last time. Oh, okay. I'm gonna need to do that one last time. I kind of wish I didn't. I mean, I have so much deep slate already, so I might as well just do this. I forget what redstone level is, nor do I really care. I'm just gonna go, I'm just gonna keep going a little deeper. Till I eventually start hitting caves. Because diamonds. I'm going to still need to mine for diamonds throughout this series in order to get netherite gear later on. And of course, hitting gravel is not helping the speed of this any. Because, yeah, of course that happened. And of course, we're doing more mining after the caving episode. Just making a tunnel to the center of the friggin' in order to just find caves, I guess. I mean, yeah, actually, that is the goal because that's like probably the best way to find diamonds. And I need some diamonds. I'm gonna need some more diamonds in the future. Why did I break that one? Why did I replace that one? That's a wrong block. Again, why am I using my cobble deep plate to replace that? And then once again, I'm gonna mine down more preemptively. And just... Oh, we don't have enough, so we're not making it all the way down this time. Well, we're not hitting a cave this time. Unless we hit one now. Oh, let's get out of here. Okay, really, why didn't they replace this one? That's not even part of the floor. But we got our building blocks for the farm now. Is my armor looking real quick? It's looking fine. Now, one thing I'm slightly concerned about, well, we have a villager that actually will trade us redstone now because we have a cleric now, so I don't really have anything to worry about on that front. Because, yeah, as long as we have a villager that can trade redstone, like, we don't need to care about anything except copper. And we can just go to a friggin', I forget, trial chamber, that's what I'm thinking of. If we need copper, and just take care of all the copper. Just take the trial chamber itself, really. I can go back in there. Is there anything left in either of these? No? Okay. I can go up here. We have quite a bit of redstone. We're also gonna have to use quite a bit of redstone, though. I might as well toss this copper in here. And I'm sure someone's gonna ask at some point. The reason I'm not making blast furnaces is because they're really bad. I kind of came to that realization in video, I'm pretty sure, previously, but I'm just gonna say it again. All blast furnaces do is cook ore faster. They smelt ore faster. It does not have increased efficiency because it also consumes fuel just as faster at the same rate. So you're consuming the same amount just to cook the same amount just faster. Now with the smoker, that's actually useful because you could need to cook a lot of food. I'm realizing now my sugarcane's ready. But here's the thing. We're making a gold farm. We've had an iron farm. We can trade for lapis and redstone, which don't even need to be smelted. The only things that naturally need to be smelted, unless you're using Silk Touch, are the free gold, iron, and copper. And of those three things, I only don't have... I'm making a farm for one. I've made a farm for one, and I'm going to make a farm for the last one because I want access to easy trends. Well, I might make a farm for the last one because drowns can drop copper. And even if I don't, copper is overly abundant in this game. You don't need as much as you can get. Then, next on the list, 8 glass blocks. Do I just have that? No. Well, technically yes, but I'm not using the line. I'm on this. Now then, you take this. Because that's another thing. You cannot smelt... There's some things that only furnaces can do. As well. Like, you can only get... You can only... I can't really go into a lot of them because they're for things we don't have yet. But there's a lot of things you can't do in a furnace. Or you can't do in a blast furnace that you can do in a regular furnace. And again, the smoker is actually more useful because you might actually, want faster food, whereas you don't really need faster ore. And you can get a lot of ore automatically, so you're not getting a lot of raw ores. And even so, there's only 3 iron farms, which, yeah, unless there's not, unless the series isn't using farms at all, tough luck finding anywhere that allows iron farms but doesn't use it. You have like some kind of self-implemented rule of not using the iron farm, then yeah, I guess it's a little more helpful. Same goes for farms in general. But you're still only using it on 2 things, because again, even still, copper's overabundant. You're gonna be my source of fish. And also some more buckets. Oh, I'm not liking the amount of emeralds I'm gonna have to spend for this. Just because I want a couple of tropical fish. Get back here. So we have 2 more buckets than we had before. I will say, that guy is actually technically a slightly better exchange rate than the villain, because it's 4 iron instead of... Or it's 3 iron for 1 bucket instead of just 4 iron. And that's it. Oh, they're the same? That's unfortunate. Well, we need 2 water buckets for the farm, so that's fine. I should test something, actually. Where's my flint and steel? Which, I'm realizing I make a lot of things that are gonna be very... Like, I think a couple episodes ago I mentioned the whole, like, Minecraft Hype event. Even after it's extended, there's only a day left as of recording. Are you freaking... That's not good. That's not a good sign. Please don't... Okay, if I can't do it manually, do I need a dispenser for this? I'm gonna grab the dispenser and get away from my door. Give me one of these dispensers. I'm going to need to make levers anyway, so I might as well just grab those now. I might as well grab all this wood. I'm gonna need a lot of sticks. Toss that in now. So yes, that does still work. No! I'm just going to grab these for the time being. No, no, no! So, will nothing spawn from east on the island? Nothing will spawn if it's on the island. Okay, that's what I'm finding. Hopefully that didn't screw too much with stuff on the other side. I should probably test this to be safe. Okay, yeah, no, we're still fine on the other side. So that can stay right there. I do, however, need to first of all replace this, and that was important to check because if I build it on the island, then that would mean I'd have to rebuild the farm from the most tedious step, while also needing to like mine up a max size nether portal. So it's a good thing we checked that. I want to still build it near the iron farm though, so... Okay, I'm gonna go over the iron farm just... I know if we build up enough, we enter back into the ocean, so that should still be fine. I'm obviously gonna have to take a boat over to this place. Gonna have to get a lot of flint and steel, or not flint and steel. No, we're gonna need to get a lot of iron, or not iron either. I'm trying to say obsidian. But yeah, we need to build this platform out more then. Because that would still put me close enough to the iron farm that it should be running. And we don't even need to build a full thing, really. I probably will anyway, though, for safety purposes. But, yeah, no, we can just build out that way. In fact, we're going to have to just build out that way a bit more. Or for the gold farm. Golden EXP farm. Because I'll put it near to the iron farm, but still in the place where it should be able to work. Unless they remove the ability for piglins to spawn through nether portals. Or zombie piglins, rather. As if they just removed the ability for that to happen. That's really annoying. Now, I probably should have tested that in hindsight. Also now realizing I very easily could move that portal inside safely. Don't think I will, because I don't want to risk messing with it too much, then having it spawn me in the wrong spot. Cause yeah, that's never fun. Wait, what did I take out from here? My bucket. Give me back my bucket. I only need 2. To go in there. I should get this flint and steel out of my hotbar before I burn down my friggin' castle. Nope, other than the upper floor. Which I should check on my glowberries real quick. Yeah, because I know I could plant them on the ceiling just as is. I don't know if they'll actually grow. Nope, they're growing. They're glowing and growing. Yeah, I think that's just a nice extra functional thing. So, next up, we have the glass blocks. We need a rail. I'm pretty sure we have a rail somewhere. We definitely have a rail. Well, we have several rails right here. Then I might as well grab this minecart. Because we're going to need to make a hopper minecart. I'm going to need more wood. A lot more wood. And some iron. Something tells me we're going to actually need to make a lot of regular hoppers as well. But for now, we're just going to do the one regular hop. Where the frig is hoppers? Oh, I don't have a chest, that's why. Then a minecart with a hopper. And we need ladders. That's gonna take a pounding on the wood supply. Oh, great. Okay, where? And we don't need all of these. We only need 7. So we can keep 2 for later use and hoping I didn't just miss 1 in here. Not sure for what, but something. And now we need 11 hoppers. Because of course we do. Frig me. I barely have enough chest wood to make the chest needed for this. And that used up a massive chunk of my iron as well! You know what? It's a bit of a waste, but just cook this for me. Thank you. See, the worst part is... 3 wooden trapdoors! Yay! And we need to make it twice. I don't think I had a leftover one. Not as far as I can tell, at least. So, 3 trapdoors going in here. We're gonna need lava at some point, I know that much. Oh, we need 2 lava buckets. Actually, so I might as well grab the buckets now. Now comes the annoying part, because we need quartz for a lot of stuff. I don't have any quartz, do I? I have 7. There's no way I'm going to only need 7. Is there? I doubt it. No, because I also need to make observers, so no, there is just no way I only need... Is that just regular? That is just regular stuff. Yeah, because I also need to make like a bunch of observers. Each one needs 1, so yeah, no, there's no way I can do it with the quartz I have on me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to go mining in the nether for more. Where did those come from? Put the buckets in there. Maybe I'll find lava and then, well, I will find lava in the nether. I mean, just maybe I'll grab it while I'm down there. Yeah, because I'm gonna need quite a bit more quartz. I might as well get extra for future use as well. I hate that sound. And I don't have any gold on, so I need to be conscious of living piglins. Dead ones still don't care much. Much about me being here. It's just their living relatives I need to worry about. Yes. Big deposit. Big deposit into death. Oh, thank flip. I did not mine outwards. Because I was going to. Gotta break that under me, then I fought better. Thank frick I did. Where? Ah! Not even that difficult. You're just annoying because you're everywhere. Frig you. Frig you. Frig you. That's grown a little. That's nice. My lord. Leave me alone. God. God, I hate gas so friggin' much, dude. They're probably the single thing that made me regret this the most. Not to say I regret doing this in general, but like, whenever I do regret it, it's because of the freaking gas. Oh yeah, tons of quartz. I am definitely good now. I am burning. Get me out of here. Okay, that's enough of that forever. Forever. I'm never going back if I can avoid it. I like that we added a couple. I mean, it kind of. Oh wait, no. Oh, no. Are they the same? They're very similar, but they're not quite the same. Actually. I wish I had a light in there. Oh well. But I think they're slightly different colors as well. Okay, give me back my other quartz, that, and that. As well as give me all my... Ah, I'm gonna need more stone. As always, when I need stone, I don't have enough of it. But when I don't need it, I have way too much. I need 5 of these suckers. I do not have nearly enough. What? I need more torches. Actually, I might have enough on me. Give me more of these. Give me the last 3 of these. Gonna need more redstone torches. But I can toss this directly into there. I need 10 observers. I cannot make 10 observers because of the cobblestone. Okay, think flip. Yeah, this is gonna be very draining in resources and energy. I'm gonna need those stat stones still though, because yeah, still an important thing. And I might need more redstone, which I'm going to need more redstone actually. Yeah, I don't have enough redstone just on its own, so I'm going to need to go trade some iron. Which, yeah, I'm already at the point where I'm needing tons more. I might as well just go do my trading now and get it over with. I might need to either dig into my other woods or just need to get more wood. But, yeah, I don't think I need iron. Okay, do I need iron for anything else before I go? I'm going to need some iron for pistons. I might as well make the pistons before I go, actually. And I'm going to just take all of my remaining wood because I just don't have the resources to care right now. So I need 5 pistons, one of which needs to become sticky. Luckily, I still have a ton of slime balls left over from the kelp farm. So I believe that's all I still need iron for in this. No, I need crafters too. Crap. Dude. I think crafters do, in fact, use... Okay, how the frig do I make a crafter? I don't make this stuff on the regular. I need a friggin' dropper! And I need 2 crafters and 2... I mean, 2 crafting tables. 2 droppers, not dispensers. There we go. So, yeah, now that I have the crafters, torches. I believe that's all I need iron for in this build. I still need to go get the obsidian. I need to get and the redstone. I only need redstone stuff and obsidian from this point. I'll take that with me. Take the iron with me, as well as my 1 emerald. And we're going over to the raft. Which I wanted to mention because I did look up the name of that one Pokemon town. I couldn't remember the name of it. It was Pacificlog, which I was kind of thinking it might have been, but I wasn't entirely sure. And I want to do a bit of a parody name for this village. So, I forget. I had a good name. I can't remember what the second part I had was it for. Now I do. It was Atlantic Log, which I like a little less now. Atlantic, I don't know. I wanted to do, like, because it could be, no, Pacific Log, no, it wasn't that, because that, I had both with something different, but later. Oh, no! You guys ain't gonna trade with me. No, you'll trade with me, you'll trade with me! Good! Thank you! You, cleric! Get your butt up! Yes, you're not the cleric! You are diamond, though, so I don't need to trade with you more. Out of curiosity, you are not grown up. You are not who I'm looking for either. You are grown up. You are also not who I'm looking for. You are still a child. Can't trade with you yet. You are who I'm looking for. And you won't trade any more of that with me. But you're good to go for gold trade as soon as I get my gold farm up and running. This is gonna be a little more problematic for getting trades. Eating levels. And I haven't really traded with much of anyone else at all. In fact, I don't think I've traded with anyone else at all. Except for this guy a little bit. Not this guy, but the librarian a little bit. And I definitely want to level these guys up, because some of these guys have some really convenient, easy... I trade with you a bit. Yeah, I'll give you my last emerald to max out on, arrows. I don't think there's anything else I really want from you. Definitely not now, at least. Yeah, eventually that guy will trade enchanted, but hopefully he'll also enchant... I mean, even just a regular crossbow I can enchant for myself to make a good one. Because I would like to get one of every weapon and show them off for a bit. Employ my iron. I should not have nearly enough redstone. Okay, crap. Okay, I'm just gonna work with what I can. Because I need more redstone torches. I'm just gonna get all of these now. And it's still not even enough for what I need in just redstone torches. Are you kidding me? No, so no matter what, I'm going to have leftover ones. So I need 18 of these suckers. And where are the regular old... Why can't I make repeaters? What am I missing? Redstone. I'm missing redstone. I've used up all my friggin' redstone already! I need 6. I do have enough of those for 6. And it's just the 45 redstone I still need. And the obsidian. Great. And I kind of mean that genuinely, actually, despite how I said it. That's actually is great. Not so great is the amount of wood I have left. So I'm gonna go grab the lava and obsidian, I think, now. Because that's going to be very time consuming, and that's probably going to take us to end the episode, so next episode we can, Greg, what am I trying to say? It should take us next episode where we actually build the farm. It's been 3 episodes of gathering materials. Which I'm kind of sorry it's been so much filler. Because I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty much exactly what it is. But I kind of need to do it in order to keep this series coming out at a regular rate. I don't feel great about it. I'll be honest. But it's also kind of something I'd like to show anyway, to kind of show the effort going into making this stuff. Stuff that we gonna use constantly throughout the series. Did I just not? I just did not. Again? What is happening? Because there's no rabbits here to... Because I have looked up. Rabbits can in fact eat, like, carrots and stuff. Are those also just empty? No, they just haven't fully grown. Okay, I'm gonna leave that for now. It's not like I really need a species. Like, on the note. Oh, this on the other hand I should harvest now. Give me a sec. Also, I learned that I had the whole, like, in-rows thing wrong. It's supposed to be 2 different crops. I just don't care. I just don't care enough to do that. Albeit, I should actually go ahead and speed up the melon growth with some bone meal. So I think I'll just grab some of that out of what I got. I'll still have plenty of bones, so if I find the wolf on my travels again. Because, yeah, we're kind of surrounded by, like, almost every biome, which is something I haven't mentioned yet. I did take a bit more of a look on Chunk Base. Because, again, I kind of need to do that in order to still be able to show stuff. And, like, I won't lie, I'm not necessarily aiming to get to the end, the dimension, not the thing, as soon as possible. But at the same time, if I can get there quick, I'm gonna try to, because that would let me kind of speed through the last of the episode. Once I set up a creeper farm, which I'm going to have to do that, because I am going to still be coming back eventually, since for the most part the series should still be usable in the future. I don't think it'll become unusable by episodes. It might, but it should be mostly usable in the future, so I can just easily add another How? Yeah, I figured I should, it's like, as I was kind of saying, eventually, I have kind of decided how I want to do this, where once enough updates comes out, I'm not going to set, like, a criteria, or, like, a exact amount that I will wait until another, I guess, season of this Let's Play. Maybe once I do everything currently in the game. Which is not going to include achievements, I'm just going to say that now, because someone's going to ask. But nah, I'm not doing all that. Especially because I already have the, you just can't see the achievements easily from here. It's probably in dressing room, but nah. I don't feel like going there and looking for it. I forgot what I was gonna say. Let's head back to the village for now, because we need to try and get that cooldown down. And we're gonna go grab the obsidian. Because it's still very important that we get obsidian. We're gonna need a lot of it. Of course we do. Never be friggin' easy. You raised your prices. You have normal prices. And I'm not really all that much closer. Yay! Okay, let's go to the. I gotta go back anyway. I didn't use the bone meal on the melons like I meant to. So let's go do that. Go deal with the melons. We'll make our repeaters. And then we're going to go and save up our redstone till we have enough for the farm. Can't put any more on. Do this just to see what we get out of it. For flowers, I mean. What happens if I use it on dirt? Did it not let me? Doesn't let me. Oh, now you can't use it there either. Nothing really happened there. I suppose I wanted to do stuff just for the sake of doing some stuff. Let's toss these in here. Now, let's make our repeaters, and we're already so close, I might as well just finish the entire remaining stuff in this episode. We need 6. And then a stack of 24 obsidian. I can make 5. Oh, no. What am I I'm missing the stone. Okay, well, this can all go back. This can go in here. I might make a chest with some redstone stuff in the future. But not right now. And now I need you to quickly smelt 2 more stone for me! Gosh dang, that's slow. I'm gonna... I mean, it technically is from the nether. So yeah, I'll put it in the nether chest. I was gonna say I'll put it in there. Yeah, because I don't really... I feel like it shouldn't just be in the nether, though. But that doesn't change the fact that it is just another item and nothing more. Or in terms of how you can get it. So, I'm gonna need some dirt. Do I have any dirt left over still? Yeah! Not much. Not nearly as much as I was hoping. But I'll take it anyway. Probably a shovel too. I'm gonna need more redstone. I'm gonna need to keep my iron to trade for more redstone. Probably gonna have to pay more for the redstone next time. I need my shovel. Shovels. Which I'll unpack these as well so I can get more dirt if I need it over towards the iron farm. Since that's where I'm building this. Let's go get the last of our materials. Nothing there. Yeah, I don't have anything else. We just need to go get the obsidian and the lava. That's just... Why do they just... I'm gonna continue to leave that much help because if I need help, I have a way to get it, but... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, actually, no, it's because of exactly... It's the same reason I am now. Now that I left it behind for the same reason I'm still leaving it behind now. And there's already monsters everywhere. Screw me. I am gonna check in my house to see if I left any dirt here. Because I might have. Yeah, I cannot believe, by the way, how little time we spent in this little house. The house is bigger than the time we spent in it. Die. 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 Again. Technically. However, we're almost done. I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna record. Actually, I probably will record the next episode right after this one. Will probably be all I record this day. Is these two, because it's already been an hour, and I'm pretty sure I probably didn't cut a ton of it out. So I'm going to release this here. Just to get more obsidian. Because we're gonna need a stack in 24. And because of that fact, I know I need a full stack. I might as well just put this stack in my inventory. Yeah, this is painfully slow. Oh, and I always hate this path so much because of that. Just how friggin' slow it is, and I actually need to be a little careful this time because this isn't the cave underneath the base. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of forgetting about that fact. That monster is gonna, you know, actually spawn here. I should get that redstone. It's dangerous, but it would also make things dramatically faster. Like, I should probably look around a bit for redstone. Is there any redstone in sight? Can't tell if that is redstone over there. Or if my eyes are just playing tricks on me because I want it to be. There is a little redstone in the ceiling. You know what? I'm just gonna get this little bit I see right here and get back to what I was doing. And also deal with those zombies. Oh, yep, no, here you are. Oh, we're so close. I'll definitely be able to trade for what we still need. Ain't prevent any issue now. In perfect honesty, I could probably also just mine what we still need here between all of the little extra bits I'm seeing, but I don't want to die. Or take any real risk of dying. Because this is not me playing Xenoblade X. Someday I will. Probably until after I played it at least twice and I'm still on my first playthrough. I've been loving that game, by the way, though. This has nothing to do with what's going on, but like... I don't really have a lot to talk about. We're mining obsidian. Like... I've been loving that game. Got the definitive edition. Been enjoying it. It's definitely the kind of game I'll let's play someday. Not until... I don't know when, because, I mean, I'm definitely gonna play at least Xenoblade 1. I don't know what order I'm gonna go with after Xenoblade 1, though, because... Nope! 1 sec. In the back. Yeah, I was talking about Xenoblade X. I've been greatly enjoying that game. Very much. Honestly, I don't really have much else to say about it right now. I do, just not that I want to do in a random, unrelated Minecraft video. Oh, I'd rather save my full thoughts other than that, for when I do a Let's Play. I was actually, oh wait, no, I was talking about how I wasn't entirely sure I was gonna do this, because I do eventually want, like, Let's Play the full Xenoblade series. It's like, those games are fun, dude. I really enjoy them. Story's also great. I can't, in all of them, I can't really say much about it, because, like, pretty much anything I can say is spoilers. And there are no minor Xenoblade spoilers. Pretty much everything that's important enough to be a spoiler is major. And I mean, really major. But, no. I don't really... Like, I don't really know I'm gonna tackle those games. As I said, or more actually, I don't know when I'm gonna tackle X in that game. It's probably just gonna be when I want to play X. X after Xenoblade 1. Which I do actually have a Xenoblade 1 Let's Play ready to go. Definitive, because... Okay, one thing I am gonna say... this is not related to Minecraft at all, but... Quite frankly, while I do have some more Minecraft topics I should be using... I had Xenoblade on the brain. Cause... Yeah... I don't know how much of an opinion it is now. I don't really poke around a lot of cases. I don't really poke around with, like, unless it's people I know outside of being fans of the series. I tend to not, I tend to not really engage with people because, like, I got my opinions. Some other people won't, and that's okay. Hey, by all means, I'm not gonna try and say, like, oh no, my opinion is right. But that's kind of why I don't engage with people. It's because other people. Because I know a lot of people will. And I know, and a lot of time it also does kind of, like, bring that out of me, and that's, like, just the worst of me, and I don't like that. A particularly, like, odd case of that is the Pokemon community. That one in particular really brings the worst out of me at times. No! I need to do that in reverse. How you get? It's like, yeah. I mean, I only have one Pokemon Let's Play lined up, and I'm probably not gonna do 10 more. I've had it on my mind for. I find the Pokemon community in particular to be pretty hypocritical a lot of the time. I'm in a lot of ways. It's not exclusively, but, like, it's where I find a lot of it, but it's also just a lot of the time. I won't lie. There are a few really good games that agreed to be good, but their fandom suck that I have played and enjoyed. And just don't, but, like, because of that reputation, I don't, like, engage with any other fans of that game. Games, unless they're, like, again, people I engage with anyway. But, like, a better way to put it. But, as I was saying, I feel like I could be wrong, but I think, like, because Xenoblade, the first two games, X and the original, both had realistic art styles, and then from 2 onwards, it had a more anime style. I'm not gonna lie. Is the anime perhaps right next to it in common, like, video game art styles? Probably. But, like, I find realistic games a dime a dozen art style-wise. While also, somewhat limiting. So, yeah, I tend to prefer... So I do kind of prefer how the newer Xenoblade games and the remakes have a different art style instead. That's all I have to say on that, though. Yeah, and as I said, I tend to, unless I, like, already know people outside of just, like, game communities, I tend to not, outside of just, like, asking questions. Like, I do find some are very nice, and, like, it doesn't stop me for, like, YouTube. I'm excluding, like, watching YouTube videos. Obviously, because, like, I would not be here doing this if YouTube videos were included in that list. Like, obviously, and it kind of also, like, there's a lot of stuff I find like that. And I also kind of find that, to a degree, regardless of, like, and I'm not saying, like, big game companies should be immune to criticism by any means, but I also feel some people just find reasons to be angry because they want to be angry, instead of actually being angry for reasons they should be angry. Like, and I find, like, this is massive. And, like, maybe not the best time to bring that up, because, like, all the stuff going on with the Switch too, which, like, I understand why people are upset, but, like, I also, like, I won't say I'm not at all, but I'm also kind of at the point where I'm just sick of hearing about it, but that's not what I'm talking about, because, like, it was the last Direct for actual, like, Switch 1 games. I saw, like, so many people, despite a lot of things that are pretty much what everyone has been asking for, being saying that was a terrible way to end that Direct, and, like, a terrible Direct to end the Switch. And, like, I mean, there wasn't a lot of games I personally was interested in, other than Ride Out Remastered. That one I'm interested in, but a lot of others are just in genres I don't care about. There's a lot of things there's a lot of things I am excited for other people for, like Tomodachi Life. Everyone wants that. I don't, like, I won't say, like, you can't be disappointed, but it's, like, it's kind of the way people are about it. Like, people can get exactly what they want and still just complain. And because they want to be mad, regardless of if... And, like, I don't say, like, by no means should, like, Nintendo or any other game company be immune to criticism, because that's just a recipe for even more disaster and sticker star. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. But, like, that is kind of what is. But, like, if you just criticize, if you take that and then instead of criticizing things that should be criticized, criticize everything because you can, and it's not perfect, that kind of just makes things lost translations and makes it so that no real criticism is useful if you criticize absolutely everything. And there's a lot of stuff like that I find where, like, as I said, I'm not trying to say, like, everything is perfect, and you're just complaining, like, people are just complaining for nothing, because there is, like, I'm not gonna try and say that. I'm not gonna try and say that there's nothing that has been done that should be criticized or complained about. I just kind of find a lot with especially a lot of the fandoms for games I like, and there's a lot of just people will complain regardless, even if they get exactly what they want and as close to perfect as it can be. And like, I'm not saying you shouldn't, because like BDSP is a great example of why I'm like, this isn't like perfectly sound stuff that, and I'm complete. Because like, no, that's a great, like that game does everything worse. That game does everything worse than the previous version, except the visuals, which is debatable. I don't know. I just random side tangent. I just kind of wanted to talk about that somewhere, and it probably would be more fitting whenever I do the Pokemon Let's Play I mentioned, because I do have one just pretty much ready to go. Oh, well, I have a lot of stuff pretty much ready to go. So I probably should have saved it for that, but I don't know when I'm actually gonna want to do that. So I just wanted to talk about it here, I guess is the best way to put it about it. So I wouldn't just kind of have that cooped up, for lack of a better way to put it. Just hold on to that. Because even if it would be like a better place for that, I just kind of want. I mean, I guess it's also kind of in here where. And I'm not saying like Mojang is perfect for upgrades, but like, again, I find a lot of people complaining just because they can. It's kind of everywhere, really, and it does. And it's just something I find a lot of in, and it could just be again, and I'm just in a lot of. It could just be a lot of the games I like have really toxic fandoms, or that I've just been unlucky and exposed to all of the bad parts and none of good. Because I won't mind say that's impossible. It is entirely possible that I just got unlucky and only saw, and because of rule of big numbers, everything I've seen in said examples have been just the bad part of the community. And even if it's the minority, due to a rule of big numbers, it's a pretty large. And a pretty large act, even in the minority, doesn't necessarily mean a small amount. It just means the lesser amount. And that's kind of is something that I wanted to talk about somewhere. This probably wasn't the best place for it. As I said, whenever I do that Pokemon Let's Play, that would probably be a better space because the Pokemon Kingdom definitely fits that a lot better. And one last thing I'm saying on that is, it tends to be from people that the thing doesn't affect. I also find, and like isn't official. Like going back to Pokemon, like non-Smogon competitive players complaining about how Game Freak can't balance Pokemon around this thing that is again, can't balance Pokemon around house rules that are not officially endorsed, to my knowledge at least, and the games just aren't balanced around. And like, I don't know what to say other than that. And it tends to not be the Smogon competitive community complaining that Game Freak couldn't balance it around this rule set they didn't make. And I also find that, like, in Splatoon as well, where, like, non-competitive players will complain about game balance against small differences that do not matter at the skill level and only really take effect higher up. And like, I'm sure there's also like there's stuff everywhere. Like it probably exists in like every general fandom to a degree at least. It's just, and as I said, it could be that the bad pets are actually not the majority, and I've just gotten incredibly unlucky. Knowing my luck, that's fully possible. But yeah, that's That's a really weird note to end the video on, but we got all of our materials. So, next time on Minecraft, we're building our gold farm. See y'all then. Bye-bye.